We're gonna do some cornrows, right?
Yay! Cornrows, 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 cornrows. What's up, perfectly blended family, and welcome back to another video. I'm Chantel.
I'm Greg.
I'm Dainy.
And guys, in this video, Greg is going to actually do Dainy's hair again, but this time it's going to be different. What are you doing this time?
So we're gonna try and cornrow it.
Cornrow, cane-row.
Kind of like I did to your hair in our 9-year story time.
Yeah, we'll put it up here if you haven't seen it.
Well, I'm gonna try and do it in his hair. Have I ever put a cornrow in his hair?
Never.
I haven't.
So this is going to be actually the first time ever. But before we get into it, guys, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so when we drop a new video, you're alerted. All right, let's get into it. All right, guys, so Greg is going to go wash Dainy's hair first. I got some things to do, so I'm going to go do that, and then we're going to meet up a little later.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna bring them down, and then I'm gonna start doing it up.
All right.
Put the conditioner in,
And I like
part
the
it up,
sock, bro.
and we're gonna do some cornrows, right?
Yay! Cornrows, 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 cornrows. All right, guys, we'll be right back.
Many minutes later.
All right, guys. So we've washed up Dainy's hair. He's good to go. So it's still a little wet, but it dries fast. You've seen our previous video. I braided Dainy's hair out just in plaits. That was my first time doing his hair on video. I did one practice run before that because I hadn't worked with his hair before and I didn't want it to be sitting for too long. It still took a little longer than I expected, but I have not done cornrows in his hair. So we're gonna see how this goes. The goal is to do 6 different lines of cane rows, 3 per side, and just braid them right back. You can see he has some pretty crazy length. I'll do my best to show you guys what it is that I'm doing as I'm doing it. Can you turn that down a little bit, buddy?
It is down a little bit, look.
You're watching scary things again.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have nightmares waking up at night. It's like
Well,
kid friendly, but it's still
this,
scary.
They're not
Yeah.
Look,
Okay.
see, it is down a little bit.
All right, buddy. Because we braid his hair frequently, like every week we'll put the braids in, he sort of has the sections from that in his hair already, so it's a little easier to part when we're doing the braids. The braids we do 2, so 4 sort of sections. This time I'm going to try and put it in 6. I have to break those parts, and I find it a little more challenging for me. I just use this tail comb. I know some people like to use the comb with the prongs broken off and then just pull it through that way. I still prefer the tail. I like these metal ones. This seems to pick up the hair easily for me. Let's get to it. Are you ready, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see the hair just sort of falls into that natural part right off the bat, and then I'll just clean it up a little bit. Dainy, you have beautiful hair, buddy. One of my concerns when I'm doing this, it's got fine hairs along the front here, right? And I'm hoping I can do it fine enough to pull those in. Because his mom used to do the cane rows before we started plaiting it when his hair was a little shorter, and it was just that the front would always get so frizzy, so we decided to go into the braids. It seemed to keep a little better for a week, so we just braid his hair once a week. This isn't too bad. I really got to keep his hair wet. It's far more manageable when it's wet. Otherwise he'll get those little pulls, little tangle. I don't want that. There we go. So I'm just going to section this off. Sometimes my rows aren't as clean as I'd like them to be, but I find if I spend too much time, it doesn't get a whole lot better, so I don't want to make him sit too long. Alright, let's see what we can do on this side. I'm going to sort of start from the top and braid down. This, it's like an old hairspray bottle. We've just been using it for water for years. I don't know. Like, I swear, as long as I've known Chantel, she's had this thing. It's just for water. So I just messed it up a little bit.
water.
Oh, you need your water?
Yeah.
I can get your water. There you go, bud.
Thank you.
Got it? Okay. So I'm going to brush out using this detangler brush. See this? So basically it has spaced out bristles. They're soft and they're different lengths. And I find this really works at getting any of the little tangles out. I'm going to start from the ends and work my way in. We used to use one of those big fat combs with the wide space bristles, I guess you could call them. And I found that thing still pulled, but this works so much better, especially in his hair. And we have actually another version of a detangler brush that Chantel likes to use. I still prefer this one. And I'm just doing sort of a, I would call it a rough brush through right now, just to help me section it a little bit better. I'll be a little more thorough when I do the individual sections. So usually Dane King sits good. Just give him his iPad and some games, maybe some snacks, and he'll be all right. But at the same time, I do not want to take too long. All right, buddy. He's only 3 years old. So just using that little bit of water helps the hair come apart a lot easier without tangling. Makes it far more manageable. I see that. Pulls right apart. Nice. Yeah, his hair keeps wanting to fall into the part from the braids, so it's making it a little more challenging here. Dude, what are you watching, man?
It's Lazzy and Nikki.
It's who?
Lazzy and Nikki.
Oh, Vlad and Nikki, okay.
Not scary things, look.
No, I can see it's good, you can keep it there. Not scary things, I prefer that kind of stuff. Alright, buddy, we're getting there. We've been using Cantu Shea Butter for natural hair. This is like a creamy leave-in conditioner. We just find this product works really well in his hair. So use that generously. And just sort of work it in there, and then we're going to brush it through.
And you like peppers?
Do I like peppers? Yeah, I love peppers in my food.
Yeah, you like red peppers?
Yeah, I do. Do you like red peppers?
No, I don't like peppers.
No, I know you don't like peppers. So I'm going to start at the front. I'm going to try and keep it tight. What I'm going to use is some of this. If you can see it. This is Eco Professional Styling Gel. We go through a lot of this in this family, so Chantel buys it by the bucket. I think these gels used to be bigger when I was actually younger, because I feel like I've seen things on Instagram and that TikTok of it coming back, like, hey, check out this gel. Basically, this will just help keep the frizz down, so we'll use it to help pull in the baby hairs at the front and keep the braids tight, keep those cornrows tight without the hair frizzing out as easily. And we have to get into the second bucket of this one. Let's see how much. I might have to add some sort of as I'm going or picking up the hair. But we'll see how it goes. All right, let's do this. What's the matter, Jazz? Yeah. Jasmine's here. Hi. What are you doing downstairs? Hmm? You don't know? You don't know what you're doing?
I think I hear what you're doing.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try and do cornrows in your brother's hair.
Cornrows, it's cane.
Cane rows. I'm sorry, Jasmine. You're right. So what I'm noticing is the braids want to loosen up again easy. hair that's a little more coarse tends to hold a little easier, I think. Like this one, I'm finding I have to pull his hair pretty tight to try and get these hairs to hold. Turn this way. Second. So this is braid 1. I don't know if you can see that.
Making it done yet?
Buddy, that's one braid. We just started. Alright, not terrible. It's a start. Let's keep it going. Alright. Sorry, buddy.
You already used that.
I know, sometimes I gotta use it a second time.
I want you to get these puffs. I love those puffs.
You love those puffs?
Yeah, I want to be like Mickey Mouse.
Oh, is that what you want?
Yeah.
Buddy, you're gonna look so cool when this is done. Don't you worry.
I want to be like Mickey Mouse.
Okay, we'll make it like Mickey Mouse another time.
I want you to take this puff away.
You don't want that puff away?
No, I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want it to take longer.
I don't want it to take longer either.
You're the longest one, so you're making it.
I'm making it take too long. I understand.
Wow, you're making it take too long.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm trying to do the best I can.
We need carrot.
What do we need?
We need carrot. We need water.
I think this time I'll put just a little more of the gel in there as I'm braiding. I think I'll pull it a little tighter. This one looks like it's got maybe a little looser in spots than I'd like. We'll see. So let's get empty. A little gel on the bottom and twist it up. I'll help it stay. So 2 done, 1 to go.
Am I done now?
No, that's just one side.
I don't want you to take this away. My puff, I like it.
I hear you. So 3rd braid this side. Hopefully the other half will go a lot faster now that I get an idea of how his hair works. Dainy's got a little snack. He's got some. What do you got? Got a few of these recipe mix Jelly Belly jelly
No,
beans.
there's not 2.
How many is there? 4. Okay, and you've got some little chewy lemon heads we picked up at the
Yeah, I got 2 heads.
one of those variety stores that carries American snacks. So if you haven't watched our videos before, we're in Canada, just outside Toronto, Ontario. We don't get the candies, the treats, the chocolate that you guys get in the States, but there's a couple variety stores and you have to like look for them and they bring stuff up and it gives us a little more variety. And it's pretty awesome after our whole lives of having sort of this is what's available, that a couple of these stores start bringing stuff in and they do really well. You can actually check out this link. Everybody who's seen that video will say the same thing. Oh, all that stuff's available locally. You can get it everywhere. Here, it's not. We have very basic and looks like a small selection. I'm sure we have stuff that you guys don't have in the States, but it's nice to have the variety. All right, so let's do it. Try to get all of this in. Now the outsides are harder because you got all those baby hairs, right? So you want to make sure those get gelled in nicely. so I haven't braided it as close to the scalp at the bottom as I should. I'm gonna let it hang more freely, but those baby hairs will frizz out easy. But I don't, it's too much. As soon as I try and pull it a little bit, he starts screaming, so. It's not too bad for first time doing this. Again, just finding that comfortable balance for both of us. Have it look half decent, have him sit through it. Don't want it to hurt too much, but I want the braid to stay. Side one ended up a lot longer than I thought it would. It's like a little frizzy. Get the other bucket. All right, that's half. Okay, you want to turn and look this way just a little bit? Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Well, it's a start. Alright guys, we're half done. I gave Dainy a little break and he's got some snacks going. What I found is I just can't go as tight in his hair. When I try and pull, he gives me little screams, so I loosen it up a bit. Especially at the bottom. I'm going to turn it a little bit. Every time I try to get tight at the bottom, he would start screaming, so I've loosened it up. But how does it feel? Does it hurt?
No.
No pain? Does it feel tight? Does it feel fine?
It feels fun.
It feels fine. I found that doing Amaya's hair or doing Chantel's hair, his mom, and you can look back at any of our videos, I've done all our kids' hair. Dainy's, my son, he's the last one I've actually worked in. His hair, and all their hair is different. I even put cornrows in Jasmine's hair, and her hair is really fine. Crazy thing is, I don't have hair. When I did have hair, I've never had anything like this done to me. I have no idea what it feels like. Watch Chantel, she can actually just do it quick without looking, and I can't imagine what that's like because this takes some time and focus, but hopefully the other half goes quick and Dainy can sit good for me. All right guys, let's get it. So his mom's just messaging me, use more conditioner, it makes it easier to braid. So I'm gonna use a base here.
I have to buy some cookies when I want to. Welcome. We have to go to a cold shop and buy some popsicles.
A cold shop?
Yeah, a cold shop to buy some popsicles.
Oh. It's the sectioning that's taking my time. I think I'm gonna just leave it at that, guys, because I'm just having a little harder time than I'd like. I find sectioning more challenging than I think it should be. When I watch his mom do the sections, she flies through. And like I said, when I did the braids last time, like there's already a part there, the sections sort of fall into those natural parts. So when I have to create a new section and the hair wants to go a different way, I'm finding that's a lot harder. When I did this in his mom's hair, it wasn't so bad because it's something she never does. There wasn't anything to go with. The hair wasn't trying to go anyway. And I found even that was easier to section than his is. Did you eat all your jelly beans?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're almost there. We've got 2 braids left. We're good to go. Man, it's even harder with those lights in my eyes. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go with that. It's not as straight as I'd like, but I think it's the best I'm gonna get without having to fuss with you too much.
No.
brush it through so there's not tangles, so that it pulls easy. Alright guys, last braid. Dainy is getting a little restless. It's probably taking me a little longer than I'd like to. But in the end, he's being a real trooper. He's only 3 years old. And this is my first time trying this in his hair, so he's doing really good. I'm glad he's sitting so good for me. We are almost there. How you feeling, Dane King?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh my goodness.
Are you done?
I'm done. Alright guys, we are done, finally. I'm gonna be honest, this is probably the hardest set of braids I've done. Little Dane King gets restless. The fine hairs here above the ears and down around the base of the neck, and he just can't take it. If there's any pull, he's jumping, squirming, shaking his head, and he's making it hard for me. I'm learning as I go at the same time. This is my first time doing his hair and cornrows. Buddy, turn your head right. You can see that? Look at the other way. There you go. How's it feel, buddy?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're happy it's done now?
Yeah.
Alright, it's not perfect. He's a little squirmy, and my technique is far from perfected, but I did it. He's got 6 cane rows, his long hair, and he looks fantastic. I'm happy. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to call Mom up, let her take a look, and see her reaction. Alright, so I'm just going to get his mom to come. Chantel! Come look at your boy's head.
Dainy! Dainy!
Dean.
Aww, did it hurt? Aww. Yes?
Down.
It hurt. Oh
What
my
did he say?
It hurt.
It hurt.
He's like, it hurt bad. It looks good. He's not used to it. Guys, I used to cane row his
I'm
hair.
not used to it. You did when he was, that was the first we did when his hair started getting length.
Yeah, I used to cane row his hair when he was younger. And I did it in, I think it was
6
like,
also.
yeah, 4 to 6 braids. He got used to it and he didn't complain as much. But his hair's gotten longer and it's getting tanglier. So it's expected. That's totally fine. It looks great.
I felt bad. He had to jump a couple times.
You made my boy jump.
He'd do this, and then I'd be like, wait, oh no, I have to start. He'd yank it right out of my hand. Aww.
Aw.
Cutie. He's just happy it's done.
I know. Hopefully it just keeps for the week because
Yeah, I think it'll be okay.
I'm not going to torture him having him sit.
Oh my god.
Oh, my baby.
Oh, it looks good though, buddy. Okay, you want to go see? I'm gonna grab a mirror so you can see what it looks like. Okay?
Yeah, grab a mirror. Okay, sit down. Daddy's going to show you your hair. You want to be surprised, bro?
Yeah.
All right, here's what you look like.
That's what you look like.
Wow.
You like it like this?
Yeah.
Does that look different?
Yeah.
Oh, now Jasmine wants to come have a look.
Okay, Jasmine, come see how he looks. Jasmine needs to get her hair done, guys.
Oh.
Come see.
Yeah, look at Jasmine's hair. Next.
I know, right? You like it, Jazz?
Yeah.
All right, guys. I think Greg did a fantastic job. The fact that you can do this, use a lot of conditioner when you're braiding to make it easier.
I tried.
No.
Conditioner,
Okay.
spraying with water, extra conditioner.
Okay. He did his best, and I think you did a good job. I think you should be really proud of yourself. All right, guys. Let us know how Greg did. Drop a comment down below. But before we leave out tonight, guys, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell because we don't want you to miss a thing. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye!